Hello, Kipsters. Today I'm going to read a story from our EL unit called Beaks. This is written by Sneed B. Collard III, illustrated by Robin Brickman. While you listen, think about what makes bird beaks special. Beaks. Birds have no teeth, no hands, no antlers, horns, or spines. But birds have beaks, and beaks are enough. Birds use beaks to get food, but not all beaks work the same. Small beaks peck. Song sparrows hop along like little kangaroos, pecking at things that look tasty. Their favorite food is dry seeds. When they find a seed, the sparrows use their short, cone-shaped beaks to crack the husk and swallow the seed. Sparrows can move their upper and lower bills from side to side. This helps them handle even tiny seeds without dropping them. Heavy beaks crush. Macaws. Like sparrows, many macaws eat seeds. Unlike sparrows, macaws eat very big seeds. With its heavy, sharp beak, the scarlet macaw cuts through the fleshy green fruit of an Indian almond tree. When the macaw reaches the hard nut, it crushes it and gulps down the nutritious seed inside. With such powerful beaks, macaws are able to dine on seeds that other rainforest birds can only dream about. Long beaks probe. Hummingbirds. Long, thin bills help hummingbirds reach the energy-rich nectar they need to survive. Different bills fit different shapes of flowers. The white-tipped sicklebill hummingbird inserts its long, curved bill into the opening of the heliconia flower. With its long, tube-like tongue, the bird drinks up the heliconia's sweet syrup and then zooms away to the next flower. Hooked beaks tear. Eagles. Eagles and other birds of prey are hunters, and their beaks are designed to help them eat flesh. Bald eagles feed mostly on fish. They fly low over a lake or stream and snatch their prey with their long talons. An eagle takes its fish to a perch or nest. Then the bird uses its sharp, hooked beak to strip away the fish's scaly skin and pick the meat off its bones. Beaks are made light. Toucans. A toucan's large, colorful beak looks heavy, but it is built like a honeycomb, and it is almost as light as a feather. The toucan uses this long, light tool to pluck berries and insects from tree branches. The beak also allows toucans to identify each other. Unfortunately, a light beak is easily damaged. Toucans sometimes break off pieces of their beaks while hunting or driving away other birds from a favorite fruit tree. Beaks are made light or sturdy and strong. Woodpeckers. Woodpeckers use their sturdy, pointed beaks to pound, drill, and tear into wood as they search for insects. Some, such as the acorn woodpecker, chip away holes where they store acorns and seeds. Fortunately, a woodpecker's skull is reinforced with extra thick bone. This keeps the bird from getting brain damage while it is woodpecking away. Beaks are even made upside down. Flamingos. A flamingo's beak looks ridiculous until you see how the flamingo eats. The flamingos feed with their heads upside down. Standing in shallow lakes and marshes, they draw water through their beaks by using their muscular tongues as pumps. Special strainers in the beak filter out the tiny plants and animals that the flamingo eats. Pigments in these foods give flamingos their bright, dizzying colors. A skimming beak. Skimmers. Like the flamingo's beak, a skimmer's beak looks like an accident. The bottom bill is longer than the top. The skimmer puts its backward beak to good use. To hunt, the bird flies with its lower bill slicing below the water's surface. When it strikes a fish, the bird snaps its beak shut, trapping the fish in a scissor-like grip. In this way, skimmers can catch fish without even getting wet. A swishing beak. Spoonbills. Spoonbills have flat, paddle-shaped beaks. To find food, spoonbills wade into shallow water and swish their open beaks back and forth. At the same time, the birds use their feet to stir up mud and the animals in it. Like skimmers, they hunt by touch, snapping their beaks closed on insects, fish, and other prey. Hunting in groups probably helps spoonbills stir up more food than hunting alone. A stabbing beak. Herons. A heron also wades, but it hunts differently than a spoonbill. A heron walks slowly through the shallows, pausing frequently to study the water. When it sees a fish or other animal, the heron quickly stabs its beak into the water and seizes its prey between its bills. Herons are strong birds and can catch and swallow surprisingly large fish and other animals. A plunging beak. Pelicans. A pelican fishing is one of nature's most thrilling spectacles. When a pelican spots a fish, the bird folds its wings and dives straight down at speeds of up to 40 miles per hour. As the pelican crashes open-mouthed into the water, the pouch on its lower bill puffs out to net its prey. After the water drains from the pouch, the pelican swallows its meal, but only if a sneaky seagull doesn't steal it first. A prying beak. Crossbills. A crossbill looks like it would starve to death with its screwball beak. However, the cross tips of its beak allow the bird to pry apart the scales of pine cones and other cones. This exposes the cones as seeds, which the crossbill laps up with its sticky tongue. Despite their strange beaks, crossbills also eat fruit, insects, and the seeds of other plants. Of course, beaks do more than get food. Beaks can show off. Hornbills. Like toucans, hornbills grow large, brightly colored bills. The bills of many hornbills are topped by a special structure called a casque. Biologists believe that the casque helps hornbills attract mates or identify the age and sex of other hornbills. A hornbill's casque may also amplify the bird's calls and help in knocking down fruit and fighting off enemies. Okay, because this book is so long and there are so many birds, I'm going to put a bookmark in this place and save the rest for next time, and we'll be able to compare the rest of the bird beaks. For now, I want you to think, which kinds of birds did you learn about? How are the beaks similar or different from each other? If it helps you to go back and pause on the pages where you saw the birds and describe them, you can do that. All right, thanks for tuning into part 1. Look forward to part 2 next time.